Great, well, that angle's just perfect, isn't it? Ugh. How do I... let's up that a bit. Ooh. Hi, Dave. That's Dave. He's an Okapi. I love Okapis, they're great. You might be thinking, Hazel, why on some days do you wear a shit ton of makeup and on some days you wear none at all and look like a mess? And that's because on some days I want to wear a shit ton of makeup and some days I don't. So I don't. And that ain't gonna change. So yeah, that's that. Last week wasn't that much for a write-off, it was actually more just tricky. The first week of anything is going to be tricky, and this very much was. It was a hard week, a lot of stuff went wrong. I didn't get done everything I wanted to get done, but that's an aim and it's a plan, and plans change, and you know, things don't always work out. And now, thanks to Mel actually, we've got some new little symbols. So I've got like a vlog symbol. She's been amazing actually. So we're going to have 5 different things that we rate each game on, with myself and Jenny playing once Jenny's back, because she's got a deadline on the 11th, so she will be with us soon. Jenny isn't just my imaginary friend, she does exist, and she's very excited. You have to put up with me for a bit. Oh yes, I nearly forgot to say as well, this week I'm going to be playing some Euro Truck Simulator 2. You might have noticed that a couple of my videos have NerdCube videos linked to. That's because he's one of the big YouTubers that I watch, and he played a Euro Truck Simulator video years and years ago, but it's one that I regularly go back to because it's a really solid video, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to get the game. So a while ago I got the game, and it's a really solid game. You might think trucking around is kind of boring, but it's actually quite interesting. I crashed once really badly delivering some cottage cheese, but they still paid me. I wouldn't want to eat any of the cottage cheese, frankly, that came off the back of my truck after that journey. Nope, 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 nope. At the moment I'm only going to do 1 vlog a week because everything else takes so much time to do. As I speed up doing things, and if you really like them, then, you know, let me know and I'll do 2 a week. Ooh. I was so happy this morning because it felt like everything was working again. And then this happened. It gets stuck at 50%. I don't know why it gets stuck at 50%. I just know that it does. I don't understand how something can work about 10 times in a row and then the next time just break. I also just noticed we've forgotten to take that tinsel down. Oh, bad luck after the epiphany. Fucking, ugh. Just makes you want to crawl into bed and do nothing for the rest of the day, but no! Back to work. Shit. Do you ever feel like a yellow car? I'm not even gonna ask why this guy has fish on his hat. Hashtag millennial problems. Nearly clicked on this for old telephone. No, they meant this one. This is the old one. So hey, I'm back from pole. I had my second pole test tonight, and my fingers aren't too bad. Like, I've got a few little like patches where the skin's come off, but only like the top layer of skin this time. So shouldn't be too bad. My hands should be completely recovered by next week. And we learnt some really cool new moves that I haven't done before. And Sadie was there as well, who was my pole partner last week. And I think we're going to be like PPFF, like pole partner forever, friend forever. What? I don't know, I made that up. It sounded better in my head. Earlier on, I was at the hospital at the ENT clinic. My sinuses structurally are fine. They're just constantly inflamed, moderately inflamed to incredibly inflamed. I had a camera, like one of the little fibre optic cameras, that like he tried to shove it on my nose and it was too inflamed. So he squirted my nose with the stuff that took all of the swelling out of my sinuses, and my entire face was numb. But it was so uncomfortable, verging on painful. Like, like you could feel the camera like going all the way up and in and around, and it was horrid. It was really horrid. But on the plus side, for the first time in like 3 years, I felt like I could breathe, and then the effects wore off after an hour. So hey, you take what chance you can get, don't you? I dyed my hair as well, and I'd left the box out to show you what hair dye I use, but I think Ruben's been really good and recycled it. Tomorrow, I'm going to be editing the last Season 3 video for now, and I'm actually going to make a start on another video. I knew I said I was going straight into Euro Truck. I think what I want to do is film a few Euro Trucks and edit a few Euro Trucks this week to start next week, just so I have a bit of a buffer. What with the throat infection I've had and everything, it's been really hard to keep up a buffer. I want to start working on a new video idea I had at 1 AM when I couldn't get to sleep. That's all pretty fully formed now. I was writing that whilst I was waiting in the hospital. Yeah, they even took my blood. Blood what? They take it from my hand or my wrist. The wrist one's more painful with what goes in there. But I have no veins in my arm. That's a lie. I absolutely have veins in my arm. So tomorrow, guys, you'll be getting another video. I don't know why I should say this to you like in an excited way, because for you, you'll already have the other video and you'll be watching this at the weekend. Or whenever. Hey guys, a few days ago you got another video. Ah! I'll talk to you tomorrow. See you then. Hey guys. My last upload has failed again. Our internet is way too slow. Last time I did that it took 48 hours to do a 10-minute video, which is my last vlog, and it's obviously not feasible. So what I'm currently doing is putting my next video on a new SD card, a nice big high capacity one. And I'm going to go into the centre tomorrow, and they have a media thing at their library. So I'm going to go and check that out, see if they have better internet, frankly, see what the jig is. God, I'm shaking all over the place. I'm sort of lying down with my feet on my desk and my camera on my knee, which probably isn't the best thing to do, but I'm tired. We'll get there, won't we? Eventually. But I'm enjoying it. It's nice to work on something I actually enjoy. Instead of just working, 12 hours a day, 6 or 7 days a week for minimum wage for no reason. Or even worse, not being able to work at all. Not singing and dancing this time. This is just a little quiet time between me and you. So I can go, hey, what's up? I'm glad you guys are here. I'm off to bed. Before I get way too sentimental and soppy. Good night.
So, hey guys, I'm in the library at the moment. Things are uploading really quickly. It's taken about an hour, I'd say, to upload a 30-minute video, and what I was getting at home was like 20 hours to upload a 10-minute video. I'm glad I'm here. It's actually quite a nice place. So I feel quite lucky to be in a city that has a proper media centre for once. It means I can do this. This has only got a few minutes remaining, and I'll be heading out for something to eat and drink. So I've been here for a while, I'm so thirsty. And I'll be heading home to work on the next video, which will be the Euro Truck one, which I'm excited about starting.
It's Friday the 13th, and so far today, actually quite good things have been happening to me. And I was like, oh, well this is okay, because I know it's just superstition, but without being that superstitious, shit things always happen to me on Friday the 13th. But maybe that's because shit things always happen to me anyway. But no, it couldn't last. That's the spatula I've cooked with since I was a child. And it just died. It just died on probably the best pie we've ever made. So I guess there's that, isn't there? I'm gonna have a glass of wine, 'cause it is a Friday night. Don't care if it's red or white. Cheers! Happy fucking Friday! Woohoo! Ruben still isn't back. I've had tea, I've had my wine. Guess I'll just go to bed, really. Some great Friday night, hey?
I'm so cool. All these, like, look, I'm one of the youth. All I do is go out drinking and partying all the time, hey? Being so irresponsible. Aspo generation. Aspo, Aspo, Aspo.
Did I turn the mic on? Mike? Are you on? Mike? Yeah, it's on. People are going to think I'm talking to someone called Mike. I'm having an affair or something.